time it took for me to actually hear back from them, and just kind of everything, my timeline with the job. I'm not going to tell you all what agency, what airline I'm working with, but I will tell you that it's in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, and that they are relocating me to that location. Anyway, so I will go ahead and let you guys know that this is not a flight attendant position. It is a passenger service agent position. So basically, like a gate agent. I was applying for the flight attendant positions, but I didn't get any luck. So I took that as maybe I need some work in the aviation industry because that is my ultimate goal. So I'm going to start off with a passenger service position, and then I'll probably pursue it later on down the line with the same company that I'm working for because um, I like the company's values that I'm working for. I love all the benefits that they're offering us. I haven't started yet, but I'm pretty sure I will love the job that I'm going to go to and the company that I'm doing it for too. So I just want to start you off. I have everything on my phone. But I just want to start y'all off by saying that I applied back in September. I applied in the beginning of September. I didn't get an email back until September the 30th. But let's rewind all the way back. I've been doing this process for about, it's November now, so for about 4 months. I have been on computer. I have been updating my resume. I've been trying to apply to jobs. I've been flying from here to Dallas, from Florida to Atlanta. I've flown out to so many places in the past 4 months. It's been ridiculous. Basically, I've gotten the face to face. I've gotten the video interview, but something between the face to face. Maybe I wasn't what they were looking for at the time. Maybe they got other candidates that they were looking to recruit. I don't know, but I didn't make it through the process. So with this process, it was the same thing. I got sorry, okay. So I got the interview letter back. They emailed me on September 30th, and I applied the around the 1st of September. So they invited me out to come out for an interview. They flew me out, and they flew me out on October the 6th. Um, so at that time, that's like my face-to-face interview for the position that I got now as a passenger service agent, which is like a gate agent. So I was so nervous. But by this time, I've kind of had a lot of experiences. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but a lot of experience as far as with interviews. Because at this point, I've been interviewing for the past 4 months. So, I'm not gonna say it was easy, but I feel like I was very well seasoned. Let's just say that. Um, so got there first the interview. This is not a very good, I don't know. I'm packing right now for my trip. I leave tomorrow morning, so I'm kind of just, my stuff is everywhere. I don't even want to show you guys my room, but so I look really bummish right now and I have to go to work later. But anyway, dress code. I wore a white button down shirt. I wore a black blazer, a black skirt, and some black tights or skin tone tights, and some shoes, some black flat shoes or black lower heels. Don't wear any stilettos. Don't be wearing no pumps or wedges or anything like that. They don't care what they look like. They just want you to look professional, presentable, and they want you to look clean cut. My hair, as you can see at this time, my hair is not very up to par either, but it will be by tomorrow morning. I had a part on the side, and then I just kind of had my hair, down, and I put it back into a ponytail. My earrings, I had on pearl earrings. I had on a pearl necklace, and I also had a watch on. My nails were French manicured. I'm going to get my nails done later also, for my current position. But I was just I look very professional. I look like I was dressed for the part. I had a lot of practice, like I said, because I've been to so many flight attendant interviews in the past couple months. So I pretty much YouTube everything. YouTube, Pinterest, Google, Instagram, everything. Like every social media site helped me out. I looked on Google. Um, I don't know if I can say who I actually looked at, but Taylor Travels on here on YouTube. I looked at your videos all day, girl. Who else? Ebony Christina. I looked at a couple of her videos. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but yeah, I looked at YouTube. Just type in flight attendant, attire or whatever. Just type that in on Google, and you will find what you need to look like. Um, so yeah. So that's what I look like. The interview was pretty it was pretty laid back. Everybody there was really, really nice. I wasn't expecting it because when you think about airlines and, the business that is involved with it, you think everybody's kind of like, hmm, no, no, no. But that's not the case. With my company, they were so sweet. They were very welcoming. They ask you questions that you know the answers to. Like, I'm not gonna say the questions because I don't want to like disclose all their private interview questions or whatever. But they ask you very personal questions, like to you that you would know. Like how if you've worked in customer service, you would know the answers to the questions they're asking, and it was based on you and how you would handle certain situations. And me working in customer service field for the past 8 years of my life, well, not eight, about 5 years. I'm tripping. About 5 years of my life, it it really helped me. Even if it's just working at McDonald's or Burger King or whatever fast food restaurant, or I'm a server. I work in a restaurant right now too. So I mean, you don't have to have like a bachelor's or associates or whatever. I'm pretty sure that will help. But you don't have to have that. Um, So after the interview, it was a group interview. I went in with two other people, and actually, one of the girls that I went in with, we became good friends. We were both from out of town, so we were both kind of keeping up with each other. We were in the interview together. We both got the job. They told us on the spot, like, okay, we love you guys. Yeah, like you're getting hired today. So after we figured out we were hired, we were so excited. We went to go take our fingerprints. After taking our fingerprints, they told us we can go. So I flew back home. This is around the time of Hurricane Matthew, so I could have went to go take my drug test, but they advised me not to because they didn't want me to miss my flight, and they didn't know if I would make it back home in time because everybody was just all the way all over the place as far as from Dallas, and they were going to Miami, and it was just too much. So they advised me not to miss my flight to go take my medical. So I wasn't allowed to take that. I wasn't able to take that because I was in Dallas, and it was a 1 day trip. So anyway, got back in my flight, came home, and then I was waiting for my medical. I'm gonna see when he emailed me to take my medical test. Um, let's see. So I went to go to the interview on the 6th. I went to take my medical on October, when was that? October 26th. I went to go take my medical test. And they flew me out to Miami. And that's one thing. With an airline, they should fly you out to these places. They want you to go to these places and take a medical exam or want you to come to their interview. They should, most good airlines, really good airlines, they fly you out to these places. They're not asking you to pay for any accommodation while you're there. Um, well, most of them. But they basically pay for everything. While you're in their care, while you're in their hands, they're going to ask you to just relax. I mean, do good. They pay for everything. So anyway, he flew me out. They flew me out to Miami, took my medical test, and just came right back. It was just a 1 day trip. After that, I heard back from them again on what day was that? I heard back from them I want to say I just heard back from them, so I'm just gonna let you know what my exact date was. I heard back from them on November. It was a couple days ago, November 8th. Um, 2016. So, and I mean the days are it's a very stretched out process. It's like you're not gonna like with regular jobs, I guess, like you're not gonna get on like tomorrow, like like with my current server job. I got the job the next day. I was in training. The next week I was working on the floor. Like it was so quick. This job, no, I was like worrying, praying, fretting. Like, I don't have anything on my background to where I can't get a job in the airport. But girl, I mean, not girl, but anybody who's watching this, I was so worried. I was like, what is on my background? Why are they taking so long? Um, mind you, I don't do drugs or anything, but even with my medical, I was like, why are they taking so long to email me back? Like, I was just like freaking out. So, yeah, the process is it's very stretched out. It's very long. Um, I'm sorry, something just popped up on my computer, but it's very long. It's not like a 1 day, 2 day process, and you're in there. You have to be patient with these jobs. Like even if you don't get a TBT letter or a TNB, whatever the hell that's telling you, basically you don't get the job. Like you don't know when you're gonna start. You don't know anything until like everything until they have time to get to you, basically. But um, I didn't take that as okay. I'm tired of this crap. I'm not waiting anymore because I know that it's a good career for me and my family, and I know it's a good step for me and my family. So that's the only reason why I am pursuing it. That should be for anybody. And also with my job, I get flight benefits. I get to fly anywhere. My parents do. My spouse does. My child does. And I even get some benefits for my friends and family too that that I want to offer to them. So it's a very good job as far as me being from England and my family being in Jamaica. My dad's in Jamaica, my mom's here, but my grandparents are in England. So for me, it's a very good opportunity because I need to fly. Like I need this. Like I want to go visit my family. I haven't seen my grandma in how many years. So for me, this is a good opportunity for me. So yeah, that was the basically the interview process. I start training next. I got the letter saying that I got the job on November 6th, and I start training November 14th. So that is it's the 12th today when I'm recording this. So I start on in 2 days. They fly me out tomorrow. I have a flight for 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Um, so yeah, and another thing, let's go over places to stay because you do not even think about this. Like if you're applying to a job and it's out of state and you know you really want it and it's a job like this, like you don't really have to worry about anything but like learning the information. You don't really think about, okay, well, yeah, I got the job. Now what? Where am I gonna stay? So that was me. Like I didn't really think about it all the way like until couple days ago. So I've kind of just been working. Like I've worked every single day at my current job since I got the email. Like, and I usually only work a couple days out the week. Um, but yeah, if you're applying to this job or if you're applying to something in an airline business, aviation industry, you should save your money. Once you apply for that job, you need to save every dime that you can without paying your bills or eating or whatever you need to do extra. You need to save money because they can call you tomorrow and say, "Okay, cool. Yeah, you got the job." But they're gonna fly you out and everything. They're gonna make sure you're good with transportation as far as getting there. But you have to think about, okay, where am I gonna stay if they're not putting you if they're not putting you up in a hotel or putting you up in a crash pad maybe by the airlines. Like you're gonna have to figure out where you're gonna stay. For me. I used my sources of Airbnb. I did find a place on there. I did find a place on there, but I'm staying there. First of all, I haven't even been there yet, but I'm staying there tomorrow, and until Friday, I'm gonna fly back out here to Atlanta on Friday and pack up the rest of my stuff and go back out there. But I'm only staying there till Friday because I recently talked to the lady, and it is, first of all, it's like at least 15 minutes away from the airport, which is fine. It's still close, but I don't have a car out there, and I'm not bringing my car out there, so I want something like close, like 5 minutes away from the airport because I'm not there for anything other than work. I don't need to stay anywhere that's 30 minutes away and know the land of Dallas. No, I don't want to. I just want to stay as close as I can, and that's for me as far as cheaper Lyft rides or cheaper Uber rides or whatever transportation I'm gonna have to take, the shuttle, the airport shuttle to get there or whatever I'm gonna have to do. Um, yeah, so I'm not staying there the whole time. Um, Initially, I said I was, and then the price that she was charging was reasonable for the week, but for month to month, I'm gonna have to stay there. I would have had to stay at that place that I found on Airbnb, and I recently talked to her, and she said that first of all, that was a little bit farther away than I expected, and that basically the rent that she was charging a month was just a little bit over budget for me because I still have bills here in Atlanta. I'm still maintaining a household here, and yeah, it was just a little bit too much for me. And then the length of time it took me to get to work, it was gonna be just to be too much. Like I said, I haven't went there, of course, yet, but we just have to be smart about our decisions. And yeah, so I found a crash pad. A crash pad is a place for airline company workers or whatever to stay. Usually it's just for flight attendants where they stay, or flight attendants or pilots where they stay when they're landing in their base town. But I got in contact with this lovely crash pad couple, and they are working something out with me. So, yeah, I was very blessed to get that opportunity also because, a lot of people don't get that opportunity. So that's where I'm staying. So that's another thing. When you get the interview and when you get the job, where you are staying is very important. Always think about that because I didn't. Um, and now I'm having to rush and like pay all these security deposits and everything. And I kind of wasted $100 and something with this other lady because I could have been staying at the crash pad from Sunday and just stayed there the whole time. But anyway, that's another thing. Um, but yes, so if you have any more questions or concerns about the passenger service agent position and as far as relocating, let me know if you have any other questions about the interview process. I'm gonna make this a thing. I'm gonna put up more videos about the interview process, the training process, the actual job, like how I like it when I get there and everything. Um, yeah, so I'll be doing a couple of vlogs here and there. So I will keep you guys updated. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to comment and subscribe down below. If not, then just come back and watch my videos, Thank you guys. See you later.